let me just get this straight. You think my hair looks like Jose Mourinho?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
come on, because you've got all the grey thing going on. Even your beard is greyish.
Stop it now.
You look Portuguese.
Travel UK. I know. Let's have a look. Ooh. So I've just typed UK travel into the YouTube search engine, and you probably won't be surprised to see what comes up, but it's so depressing, it's unbelievable. UK plans to reopen, this is the first one that pops up. To reopen travel for foreign holidays to double jab Brits this summer. Right? Nothing about the culture, nothing about the people, nothing about the food. No. Second one, Britons who are fully vaccinated could soon have travel eased. Then we've got another one of some psychopathic politician, and another one of the same one, then another politician, then a few that hotel quarantine. It goes on. It goes on and on and on. And there's a few other bits, and then more and more politics. This has to change. We have to change this. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to check out the UK in the proper way. I'm going to speak to the people. I'm going to tell you about the culture, the different parts of the UK, the counties, the little villages. We're going to go around, we're going to explore, and we're going to get some education, some history. We're going to chat to the locals, we're going to eat the food, and we're going to do it the right way. We're going to put Britain back on the map in a way that isn't associated with illness and just ugh. Right, first stop, Hertford. So here I am, I'm on my way to Hertford in Hertfordshire, and you know, I have been there before, I've sort of passed through there, but I've got to tell you, I'm a little bit nervous. It's been a long time since I've explored another town, another village, another location properly and spoken to any locals.
Continue on A120 for 7 miles.
There we go. And yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about that, just because, you know, people have been edgy about the situation that we've had in the last sort of year and a half, the social distancing, and, you know, feeling that, you know, everyone is a threat. And how are they going to feel about me walking around with a camera, maybe asking them some questions, getting a vibe for the area? How am I going to feel? Am I going to be welcomed? I don't know. I'm sure I will be. But yeah, I just had to tell you that. It's a little bit of nerves anyway. And I'll see you there. I am here. I'm at a Sainsbury's car park. Not exactly the most inspiring place to turn up, but it's free for 3 hours, so that's all good. So I can have a little mooch around and see what I can find. First impulses, coming into the town, just gorgeous architecture, beautiful architecture, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting amongst it. So let's get stuck in to a bit of Hertford, shall we? Right, I've got a story for you. This is nice. Here's the Mcmullen Brewery, right? You see 1827. Now, it was founded by a chap. I'm going to turn this round actually. I'm going to talk to you here. A chap called Peter Mcmullen. Now, Peter Mcmullen was a poacher, but he decided in 1827 to go on the straight and narrow and set up a brewery. And you can just imagine down in his grog. Was it called grog? I don't know anyway. But anyway, now it's got tons and tons of different branches here. And if we come over here, I mean, I'll take some more footage here. This is I suppose the newer part of the brew. We can go around here and I shall show you the original brewery, which is there. Now that is now flats. So, and the car park used to be a big part of the brewery, but it's now Sainsbury's. But anyway, what a fella, what a character. Peter Mcmullen, the poacher turned brewer. Excellent. So this is interesting, right? So this building here, I'll sort of scroll up a little bit. I'll show you around in a second, but it was the Harford Public Library until 1889 to 2011. I'll talk a bit louder because the traffic's quite big around here, but if you look at this plaque, the oak tree opposite this tablet was planted to commemorate the Diamond Jubilee of the Most Gracious Majesty Queen Victoria by the Right Honourable Sir George Fordell Phillips, Lord Mayor of London, a Burgess of the Borough, on Saturday 17th day of July 1897, Alexander Peter Mcmullen Mayor. The Mcmullens, they're loving it around here, aren't they? I mean, they're a big part of this town. Obviously needs a bit more history on these Mcmullens, but certainly one of them we already know around the brewery. But that is the smallest, if that is the oak tree, that's the smallest oak tree I think I've ever seen. Is that the tree? Perhaps, I don't know, maybe this wasn't there. It'd be interesting to look at the archives, but it certainly looks too new. But perhaps there was one here. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, let's get on.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So sorry fellas, what were your names?
So this is Andy and I'm Nigel.
Andy, Nigel, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Alright, it's nice to shake people's hands as well.
It is, yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? You're the first ones. You're going to guide me to, is it St Andrew Street?
St Andrew Street.
So what's the deal with that?
So St Andrew Street, you're going to turn around and say the Verger's house, which is Beckwith's,
right,
is
Well, they say, well, see, if you read some of the blocks, it is potentially, but what's the oldest residential house in Hertford.
Look in the camera though.
Oh right. Oh, don't you have to. That's fine. That's all right.
But
it's spooky, isn't it? It's supposed to be ghosts down the road. If I knocked on someone's house there,
they're at the door though.
they'd tell me to get lost.
You might fall in. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. So St Andrew Street, probably. I mean, it used to be called the Quality Street of Hertford as well.
Did it?
Yeah.
So how old's that street then? Is it like one of the oldest in the UK?
I think those cottages date back from, no, I want to say 400. They're 400 years old or something, she reckons. Because I'm only going by what Jean says, who's the Harford historian. And if you look
Jean sounds like she knows what she's talking about.
Well, she does actually. But if you look in, the Floetry Beckwiths,
yeah,
they've got the crown post in there.
Yeah.
Which is the post goes that middle, and then everything sits on top.
Thank you for your time. Lovely to meet you chaps.
Right, cool.
You take care. All the best. See ya. What a lovely couple of guys. Right? Oh, we've got St Andrew's Mews there. No, that's not it. What a lovely couple of guys, eh? And you know what I love about this kind of stuff is that, you know, people give you signposts to where you might want to explore next. You get hints and tips from people, and that can guide your path, and I love that. I love that. So we're on the way to this St Andrew Street, apparently one of the most haunted streets in this area, and indeed, so I'm told, if you knock on each of the doors of St Andrew Street, each one of the people living at those houses will be able to tell you a ghost story from the street. I might knock on the door and find out. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Look at this. Beautiful. Right, so that building, excuse the noise, I'm on quite a busy road. I thought St Andrew Street was going to be this creepy little, someone screaming at the car, some creepy little road, you know, with really, really old sort of 14th century, 15th century houses, but instead it's not. It's a really busy main road, and you turn round, here we are. It was this building, which is the old Verger's house, built in 1450, the oldest surviving domestic building in Hertford, and it is a stunner. It's a real stunner. We're going to pop in actually, and it is now, looks like an art gallery or something, so we'll see what we can glean from people inside. So notice this, right, it says Beckwith and Son, and if we look up here, St Nicholas Hall, circa 1450, restored 1970, and now it seems sort of an archery. I'm going to pop in there and let's see if these guys know any more about this building. Well, it turns out that it says open, but actually it's not, it's closed. But look at this! Anyway, enough of that. Really, really cool. Beautiful building. Okay, so I've just met Gani. Where are we?
We're in Hertford.
We're in, yeah, we're definitely, I definitely know we're in Hertford.
And
but
we are near to the theatre.
there she is.
The theatre is over there.
Okay,
And
cool.
it's amazing. They play very old movies
Yes.
there.
They play old movies.
Yes, old movies. From
But they do that in St Albans as well, don't they?
No, because it's not that kind of town where you're not in the West End
No.
kind of thing. But they have their thing. And when my son was little, I used to bring him here too. But I prefer the theatre.
How long have you been here for?
21 years.
Have you?
Yep.
21 years? Yep. Where did you live before?
Essendon.
Essendon. Where's?
Essendon is part of Hertfordshire, but it's more closer to Hertford. But it's beautiful. Nothing happens there.
No, but it's dead. But you like the busy. It's more busy here. It's more vibrant, right?
No, there's nothing vibrant about
No?
it. Are you kidding me?
Trust me. Listen, I live in a little village at the moment called Shalford.
Where's that?
It's in North Essex. Right, I'm going to try
I
and
don't
talk
like
louder.
Essex.
So,
That doesn't work for me.
you don't like Essex? Why not?
Absolutely not. They're too common.
Too common? How dare you? How very dare you?
I just
Listen,
said it.
what is it you love about Hertford? What is it you love about it?
I love the river. If I walk over there,
Yeah.
I can sit there and I can hear the river doing its stuff. I can hear the waterfall.
Yeah.
And it just makes you feel calm.
Yes.
And I can't quantify it enough.
Yeah. Is that why you're sitting here now? You just like the
I'm
vibe
just
of the
waiting for a
river?
bus.
You just wait for a bus?
Yeah, to go home. And
Oh,
I get the bus for free, by the way. I just wave at the guy, and he says, hello. I say, hello, Dad.
You're a charmer, aren't you? You're charming everyone around
Oh,
Hartford.
no, before that, you did ask me, you said, where did I live before? I lived in Italy for 7 years, so I speak
Did you?
Italian.
So you've been around?
Oh, you make it sound like I'm common.
No, stop it now. But you love Hartford. What is the best place here? Like, if you were going to say to a tourist, like a fool like me, coming to check this out, to tell people, you know, this is why you should come to Hartford, what would you say?
Town centre, and then walk around the river.
The town centre. Oh, here we go.
Come on, Angel. And then, because a child, they crayfish. What's my son used to crayfish over there? You know crayfishing? You know what
Yeah, I've
crayfishing
noticed. You know what? I've never done crayfishing before.
Why not?
I want to.
Well, he says to me,
Actually, this is a message to you, mate. Phil, we're supposed to go crayfishing.
you have to go crayfishing.
Yeah.
And then
Is
he
that what you do here? Can you crayfish over here?
Yes, you can. You go to your fishmongers,
Right.
and you get a salmon head, and then you dig it into the river.
Yep.
And then the crayfish, they will lash onto it, and then you have like a little basket, and then you take it out. And my son used to say, Mommy, we want the Americans. I said, why do we need the Americans? He said, because they are too big and they kill the English ones. But the English ones are small, but they're the tastiest one. So, but there's not too many of them. So they're, what do you call it again? Indigenous species.
Indigenous species,
Yeah,
right?
the English
right.
ones are.
Okay.
But the Americans ones, they're a problem. They kill everything.
Oh, really?
Yep. So we take them and we eat them.
What, the American crayfish?
Yep.
Right, so all you Americans listening out there, apparently your crayfish kill all the other crayfish. So that I'm going to get to the museum before this runs out. As much as I'd love it to sit here and... Are you going to come? Are you going to join me?
Come on.
Come on then.
Good day,
Right.
young lady.
We're going to the museum.
We say hello to each other. That's very
Right.
important.
Yeah.
To like each other and to be polite to each other. It's
Very
pretty
cool.
simple. Have you ever
Lovely.
been to Italy?
I've just realised, weren't you going to take your bus?
Oh, I don't care. If I do this, somebody will stop for me anyway.
Oh, amazing,
This
amazing.
is Hertford.
Yeah.
This is what I love about it. We say hello to each other. When I go into London, you know, when we had the first lockdown,
Yeah.
my sister lives in Kensington.
Go on.
She hasn't seen her neighbours for 32 years.
Right.
I don't get that bit. I'm close to my neighbours. We like each other.
Do you know what? It's the old school neighbouring that I miss. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, I do remember people, neighbours having their doors open for
Exactly.
you to, you know what I mean? And I was quite young, but I still do remember that.
I have my doors open. I
Right.
make biscuits for them.
Really?
Yep. I even made them lasagna.
Bloody hell. Where are we going down here?
Okay.
Oh, this is cool.
See, this is Hertford. I love it.
You like the retail side. Do you know what? It's away from the cars as well. We can actually hear you
it's
now.
not just that. It's like everybody knows everybody, so you feel safe.
Yeah.
I don't get London.
Do you know
I
what?
work in London.
I was chatting to a chap and he didn't want to be on camera, but he was saying the same thing. He said that everyone knows each other
Yeah.
in Hartford, and I find that amazing, really. I mean, it's not exactly a village, is it?
No, it's not. But it's a small town.
You go around saying hello to everyone.
Absolutely.
Everyone knows your
everybody.
name.
Even the police knows my name. It's like when I
Why
see
am I
them,
not surprised?
they will just say, hello, Gani.
And
I
yet,
say, hello,
you still
beautiful.
haven't married a police officer.
No,
and that's
because
what
it's
you
too-
want to do.
It's too dangerous though, because when
Right.
he leaves home, I don't know whether he's gonna die.
Oh, you said Hertford is clicky.
It's clicky.
This is a really beautiful part. Inbreds. This is beautiful, isn't it?
Oh yes, you know, look at all the buildings.
Yeah.
And I've been in most of the flats around here. Don't
Have
know
you?
why. I get drunk one night, I'd come out, they say, where you going? I said, I don't know. I said, where do you live? I've been
Wow.
up there as well.
Have you?
Yep.
Where haven't you been in Hertford?
Perhaps Norway. Yes, what can the matter be?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, you see, this is
Do you vlog?
Hertford.
Say hello, girls. Say goodbye, girls. There you go. Look. How you doing? You all right?
I'm going to reveal.
He's not having an affair.
What a beautiful face you have as well. Look, she's blending everyone together. She's the connection. She's the connection between everyone on Hertford, for sure.
Super link.
I'm Adam. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Adam.
How you doing? You all right? Have you lived here long?
Yes, about 35 years.
Yeah? Has it changed much?
Has it changed? Like, yeah, it has changed quite a lot actually, but it's nice that we still keep some of the traditional buildings.
It's a beautiful looking place, isn't it?
It is.
It's stunning. And you've got amazing people walking around the streets, connecting everyone as well.
What do you
Eh?
love about Hertford? Tell me. Just one thing, one word. What do you love about it?
Well, there's so much to do in Hertford.
Like what?
The cinema,
The
theatre.
cinema where they play the movies from the 1940s?
Well, only at the moment.
Oh my God.
Listen.
I'm having none of that.
Listen, that's a bit of me. That is a bit of me. You know, I love old movies and stuff like that. It's great. Where would you recommend, like the place, if you were going to say, this is where you should go when you go to Hertford, where would it be? Like the first place?
You've got to see the castle, Harford Castle. So,
I'm going to sit in the throne. I've told the guy I was going to sit in the throne.
We sat in the throne.
You've sat in the throne.
Alan used to be a guide.
Oh really? But you probably need to wash the throne before you sit in it these days, right? Oh God!
To you about
Listen, great to meet you as well. Great to meet you.
You see, these are Hertfordshire people.
Yeah, I can see it.
We don't like it.
Beautiful.
From Essex. I mean, who the hell
How
likes
dare
Essex?
you? How very dare you? Essex is the best.
No, we don't like Essex.
The only way is
By
Essex.
any stretch of the imagination.
Stop it now.
We don't really like Essex.
Whatever.
Do we like Essex? No, we don't do it.
Let's not start these county battles, all right?
It is a county
Come on.
battle.
Come on. We've had a nice little meet cutes. And now
Okay,
she's
I'll
getting
forgive
aggressive.
you.
Right, come on, show me this museum.
Okay, come on, let's go to the museum.
Take care, all the best, guys. See ya. Let me just get this straight. You think my hair looks like Jose Mourinho?
Yeah, it does. Come
Come
because
on, man.
you've got all the grey thing going on. Even your beard is greyish.
Stop it now.
You look Portuguese. I know what's English about you.
Damn.
And you want to tell me you're from Essex? Even Essex will be embarrassed about you.
Part English, part Belgian, part Russian, Romanian.
Hey,
Yeah.
Russian? So if I say
Part old. Why did you notice this?
So if I say Nastarovia,
Unbelievable.
do you know
Yeah.
what Nastarovia means?
Nastrovia?
Yep.
Go on.
Do you know what it means?
No.
It's Russian.
Go on.
It means cheers.
Lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Free admission as well, guys. Established 1903
1903.
in 4th Street. Moved to this area 17th century building in 1914.
It's amazing.
Beautiful.
Do you want to get married?
No, I'm married already.
Why not? We can do it again.
Why are you asking everyone to marry you, darling?
I want to go to Scotland. I want to go to Gretna Green.
Green.
Yes. And then we get divorced on the same day.
Say that again?
We can just go to Scotland and get married.
Oh, for God's sake.
Then I'll wear that dress.
Oh.
You know,
You know, yeah, straight away, you know, for anyone who's into museums, okay, any of you ladies out there, this might be really interesting for you. It is quite cool. But how many times you come to a museum? Is it the Victorian Albert? This dress here looks like someone's been murdered in it. Can you see that? It looks like
Yeah,
she's covered in
blood.
blood. Was that you?
I don't know, I didn't mean to.
No.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry.
Gani, check this out, right? So before I came here,
Yeah.
I was told, right, that this museum holds the biggest amount of toothbrush. Was it 6,000? Something like that? I can't remember what I said now, right? But
No, that's fine.
they own a tiny amount, they only store a tiny amount here.
I
My
know.
question is, why?
They don't have the space. They don't have the space to store everything. And you have to think about that. Space is very important. It's strategic.
You're telling me they can't store 6,000 toothbrushes?
No, they can't. Because otherwise you won't have space for all these things around here.
no,
If that makes sense. Look at that iron. Jesus Christ, I haven't seen an iron like that for a bloody long time. You This house was
That was the way irons were made. That's the proper way to make an iron.
You know when you go home and you tell and you show your parents this iron, they'll be like, yes, I remember that from the 40s.
They will. There's going to come a time where I go into a museum. I think it's already happened, right? I go into a museum, and I know that I would have been brought up with some of the objects that are in the museum, and that is scary.
How old are you?
I'm not telling you.
Listen,
I can't tell you that. No, I'm not telling you. You'll mock me. You've already said I've got a grey beard, so.
I know you're old and ugly.
Come on, man. Ah, that's out of order. And what we got? We've got the mayor's outfit here.
Yep. Oh my God, this is perfect. I love this place.
You do, don't you? I can tell.
I do.
Listen, everyone, right? Come to the Museum of Hertford, but you've got to have a guided tour. You've got to have a guided tour by none other than the great Gani. Honestly, she will take you around. It's the best thing to do. Don't come on your own.
Look at this. Hello, it's emotional. Can we have a conversation, please? And then you got the river.
This is the River Lee, right?
Yep. It's amazing.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Look at the barge. I do love a barge.
Oh.
I do love a barge.
Come on. I'll show you the barge.
I'll tell you what, it is a stunning place to come and visit. Really do check it out.
You want to play? Come on. Come here. Let's do this game. 1, 2, 3.
Right. Is this a race?
Yep.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
I'll beat you to it.
Okay, then we go the other way.
Right.
Wait.
Oh, you want to see if it goes under?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It has to go on.
Come on then. Come on then.
Let's see which one comes first. I used to do it with kids. I still do it now.
Mine's definitely on the right. They might have crisscrossed over.
No, it takes a bit of time. There's a bit of a tide. So it's going that way.
Yeah.
Okay,
you know what? We've lost it. We've lost it.
So.
Never mind, Gani.
No.
Right, so we're at Harford Castle. Look at this. Okay, so let's go to here. Okay. Welcome to Harford Castle. This site has seen many changes over the years and has played an important role in the country's history. Some of the important dates and events connected with the castle are listed on this information board. Now, I do know for a fact, right, that Queen Elizabeth I was brought up here, wasn't she?
She was.
Go on.
She was.
You're thinking, I've got so much more information than that.
No, but it's not because I do. Because it's such a small place and people don't understand the importance of it.
But this castle's a small place.
Well, just Hertford in general.
Oh, I see.
It's a tiny place. But nobody seems to understand how great it is. Look at that, you got your tower over there. I know it's not the Tower of Pizza.
This is obviously the Tower of Pisa. This is obviously the older part of the castle, right? Because then there's a newer part where I know that we're going towards Harford Castle. Yeah. Right, I'm chatting to a young man, yeah? He doesn't want to be on camera, but yeah, you've got a few things going on in Hertford?
Hertford is great at this point of the season. It started off last weekend. They had a car show in the car park, and then what they do is they do the open air theatre.
Right.
So you get the big pop-up cinema screens.
Oh, nice.
With a hog roast and stuff like that round
Beautiful.
Then they do, the first weekend in August, they
Lovely.
do a day festival for families.
I was telling him
it's called Rock at the Castle.
It's there.
And you get different studios that you get acoustic stages, a main stage, and you get local bands. You get it's madness. You get about 3,500 people in here.
Mate, what is that place there?
It's actual Hertford, the original Hertford Castle.
Right, that's the original Hertford. I'm going to take you to that in a second. That's the original Hertford. It's much newer though.
Yeah.
Because that was right. Where I'm going to show you in a minute is. That was the base of the Norman Castle, the old Norman Castle, and that was built on top of it, wasn't there?
On the other side of the bridge that shows you the original grounds and the original Norman Castle on there as well. There's a bund here on the right.
Right.
That underneath you've still got the old artillery bunker that you can get in from the underneath of the castle, and you can walk around and do a tour of the old.
I've heard there are crypts underneath the ground.
You've got torture chambers, you've got artillery bunkers, you've got all sorts under there.
So not City Town.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting. Right. Right. Let's have a look at this, and thank you for your time, bud.
Yeah.
All the best. I'm going to show you this castle.
I don't know.
What's it, chambers?
Yeah, torture chambers.
Like where?
Underneath us.
Oh,
see you later.
See you all the best. Right, so I don't know what this footage is going to be like that I've had to transfer. I just remember I've got my phone camera with me, right? And this Harford Castle, Queen Elizabeth I was brought up here, apparently.
She was indeed.
And this was built on the grounds of the old Norman Castle, apparently. So there you go.
Allegedly.
So, allegedly. do you mean allegedly?
But I don't know if it's true. I haven't done my research.
That's a good point. You never do know, do you?
Well, I do. Once I've done my research, and I know what I'm talking about.
Beautiful grounds as well. But the original part you can see over there, if I sort of zoom in,
Yep.
the old castle walls, there you go.
Yep, there you go.
If you want to see the old, typically old brick part of the castle. Listen, I never said these tours were professional, all right? So here we go. Right, the camera is dying, which is annoying. I'd like to have... Gani, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Come to Harford, it's really cool. It's a beautiful place. And say hello to Gani.
Don't come to Hertford.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't need any foreigners.
Stop that. So I've just dropped Gani off, and it was such a brilliant laugh having her as a kind of a tour guide around Hertford. And, you know, I wanted to ask her some questions when I was out and about, but there's such noise on the outside, and I really do need to get a decent mic. But in the car on the way back, I asked her, and you know, about her life, and you know, if she was married and so on. She said she was, and her husband, I'm not sure if she said it was Stefan, but anyway, bless him, he died from a heart attack when he was 46. And you know what she said? She said, you know what, I don't mind, I didn't mourn his death because he lived such a full life. He travelled all over the world, he didn't exist. And you see, she was sort of genuinely happy about that, which was amazing to hear. But anyway, fantastic journey. And this is, you know, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, going to new places, seeing a bit of history, speaking to people, and really it's all about people. It's all about people. And you know, meeting Gani has just made this experience much more richer. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys and girls in the next vlog. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I'm sure it'll be a great adventure. Ciao, as Gani said to me as she got out of the car. Hopefully she's watching this. If so, great to meet you, Gani. It was an absolute pleasure. Take care, guys. All the best. Bye.